Hello, and welcome to the Sacred Gates Ascension podcast. My name is Illura, and welcome to the channel. There's lots of different information on the higher self, and something that I just wanted to add to the stream was that sometimes when an illness or a disease is really difficult to get rid of, it may be because your higher self is keeping it in your life, in your body, in your sphere, in your karmic path. And the reason that your higher self would do and implement that kind of map, that kind of outcome for you, is because it knows that by having that particular kind of suffering from this particular disease, it is what is going to get you, or is what is making you already meditate, heal, work on yourself, because it's not just going away so easily. I believe that many things can be healed, but sometimes if a disease or an illness or an injury is really difficult to clear, it may be because it's your higher self's way of guiding you to continue on that path. Because once you engage in that path of healing and developing your higher self-consciousness, you will not only connect more with your higher self path and that spectrum that it opens you up to your higher bodies and lighter bodies and higher energies, but it will also deepen your compassion for yourself, for others, and it will develop you as a light being, light worker on the planet today. So sometimes those illnesses, diseases and injuries that we have that are really difficult to clear out and move on are actually really strongly, deeply part of our karmic body, and they're what are encouraging us and in a way through suffering inspiring us to heal. And that is why often people who make really good healers have had a lot of illnesses, and so, or a really big illness. It's not always the case, but quite often it's, I forget what's the name of that saying, the healers, or healing the healer, yes, or the wounded healer. Perhaps that's more of the term. I know there's a few different meanings to that archetype, but that's essentially what I wanted to communicate about the one aspect of the higher self, which we will explore more obviously in this channel, because at the Sacred Gates, our work, our service to you is to help you to connect to your higher self. And we do have a product at the Sacred Gates. It's called Teshara, Opening the Sacred Gates of the Body. And it's a fantastic practice, Teshara. It's a mind-body practice. It's an ancient restorative art, and it requires practice and discipline, and it gives back to you incredible gifts. And it's an amazing journey of which the Sacred Gates teachers, including myself, Illura, are here to support you. So just so you know, when you buy the product Teshara, Opening the Sacred Gates of the Body, you open yourself up to 1 year of email support from our teachers. You don't have to take that support, but it is there for you at any time during that first year upon developing your body through our lineage, which is the Teshara lineage. Teshara means the sacred way, or the sacred path, and it is a very ancient lineage, and I'm very proud to be a lineage holder of this art. And it really does, really does connect you to your higher self. And when you're connected to your higher self, you do experience less suffering. You do develop differently in and through life, and your whole entire perspective and body-mind connection changes. Your consciousness becomes dramatically elevated in a safe way, and your life journey changes. It has to, because when you're connected and connecting deeper and deeper, it's a journey. You don't just, bang, get connected. There's a spectrum of growth, a spectrum of connection to your higher self. And the more you open up to your higher self path, your life just changes. Life does become easier. It becomes more meaningful. And it's completely different. I'm apologizing if I don't explain it particularly well, because it's very much a felt experience which transcends sometimes a lot of words. So yeah, so there you go. Sometimes if you've got an illness, so just to end on this video, to offer you the idea here to reflect on an illness, an injury, a disease, perhaps something that has plagued you, like dis-ease, something that's not making life easy for you within the karma of your physical body. Why? Maybe you already know, why is this here in your life? What is it causing you to do, to think, to become, to act like? You know, what is it causing you to look to develop, to pursue, to consider, to want to release, to want to let go of, to move towards? What action is this causing you to take within your mind and to affect your life within and without? So these diseases have a purpose, and it may be in your life that you have a few illnesses or diseases or injuries, and that you may release one and then it opens you up to a whole new level of perspective and consciousness, and then another disease or illness or injury is something you can then work on more easily. Your higher self has a very divine plan for you, and so I encourage you to explore your own illnesses and sufferings through your physical body and try to engage that perspective of how your higher self is helping you to benefit from this experience. And I don't in any way mean that you need to suffer through it and, you know, bear down and tough it out and experience this disease in all its horribleness, but just to shift your perspective a little bit and look at how you can actually heal this disease and what's going to be the most nourishing path in which for you to do this. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.